when we came out after my youth service, I joined my cousin. He's a computer consultant. I joined him in a private firm. So the guy is into Sage, accounting package implementation and support. And they also have a Sage soft payroll that we are supporting. So that's what I joined and started doing. Immediately, I finished my youth service. But as I move around Lagos, when I enter FSB Bank, I see people like Comra. They'll be shining better than me. At a point, I said I had this computer consulting I entered. Whether it's not a good road I'm taking, you know. When I visit Sameze at Merchant Bank, the guy will be shining, you know, adding weight. Why we, some of us, we are struggling with our consulting. So at a point, I make up my mind that let me even enter this banking thing and look like a Comra and shine like Comra. So I entered banking. And unfortunately, the one I entered was Allied Bank. I entered Allied Bank. After 2 years, the thing fell on our head. so when Allied Bank collapsed on our head, I have to, as a prodigal son, I went back to my cousin. I said, I've come back. Oh. You know, as a prodigal son, I've sinned against you. But now I've come to ask for forgiveness and to join you back. I went back into consulting and started supporting the payroll we are supporting in Synergy Systems Limited. After a while, it was when Jim Mobo bought over Savannah Bank. We are engaged to implement a payroll in Savannah Bank in those days. Then along the line, in implementing the payroll, Savannah Bank insisted that this guy that is supporting them, that is better for them to bring him in as a staff of Savannah Bank. That's how yours sincerely went back into banking, Savannah Bank. And when Jim Wobo and Obasanjo do their stuff, the thing collapsed again. You see how it looks like whether it's village people that are following me, but I refuse, you know. And that day, I went to the village for one burial. I returned back on Sunday and reported to work on a Monday morning. When I was not going up Savannah head office at Tinubu Square, when I was walking into my office, I now say, come, go back. I now look around. Now, military people have surrounded the Savannah Bank. They say the banking license has been revoked the previous night. You know, that's how Savannah Bank collapsed on our head again. I move on. I did not fall and stay there. I move on again. I enter Broadbank. 1 month, exactly 1 month after the collapse of Savannah Bank, I joined Broadbank. I worked in Broadbank 4 years. Soludo came with the banking reform. When the banking reform came, they say minimum paid up capital, 3 billion. Broadbank tried, they could not make it. They now merger, Broadbank now joined the Union Bank. At Broadbank, there was a salary we are earning there. When the Union Bank took over, they now gave us 20% of our salary in Broadbank. They said the Union Bank said we are overpriced in Broadbank. That the real salary is the one they gave us, that we should live with it. We move ahead again. That's when I joined UBA. I joined the UBA from there. And that's where I'm still struggling. At the moment, I handle the UBA operation in the Republic of Chad. So Chukwuemeka is my organ. So currently I'm a UBA, Republic of Chad, heading the activities over there. When this thing came up, I told Onyi that I won't be able to make it, that I will put my own contribution. But the way of man is not the way of God. But God has to bring me here today. What happened is that it was 2 weeks ago My elder brother in France died. They now brought the corpse to Nigeria last week. I have to throw down to come and arrange for the burial. I came from the village, Nanka, Anambra State. I came in from the village yesterday, and today I say I have to be here so that tomorrow I will go back to my base in Chad. So it's a good thing seeing all our faces again, and for me attending this occasion today. And it's also a good thing for me. The two lectures we had today, I think it will be also of immense benefit for me to have attended here, because I'm at this point in time running around putting things together to see the business I will dive into after UBA work. Thank you so much.
Kamla. How many wives? Kamla. How many wives? Managing language in how many wives?
Hi, good evening, everyone. Happy to see everyone. This is like coming back home. My name is Emmanuel Komla, and yes, I read finance, and so he said it was configured to be quiet. So I don't know what people think of me too, but I think we share similar traits in school. So in school, I was very triangular. I think it was more of. Essentially because we were very young. Yeah, okay, probably. And for me, it's going to UNN for me too is an experience I'd love to share, because I remember when I was filling out my JAM form, the first choice was Unilag actually. Naturally, it was Unilag, you know. But my mom then came to say, look, everything you've done in your life is Lagos. Why not try something else? You know, we're joking. And she said, do something else. Go to the east. You know, and I said, okay, let's try UNN. I wasn't expecting, they said it's UNN. So, okay, so that's it, go to UNN. And for me, the first thing is culture. Okay, living all my life in Lagos and then going to the east. And although in Lagos, most of the relationship, even with my mom and the people we lived with, you know, largely, you know, then was around East. We had a lot of East. So going there for me, the first goal is I need to learn this language. All right? So going to campus, you know, and when you see, because people tell you, oh, you look like someone from the East. So the first thing I was getting is, eh? So they'll tell you, you know, I get greetings. People speak, you know, Igbo language to me first. And the first challenge is either you nod or you learn how to respond. Okay, so that's just on the lighter note. For me, the experience living UNN, you know, it's something that I always thank God for. I was sharing with Odo Simon this afternoon. You know, we went there to read. It was a serious thing for few of us, because when you consider transportation from Lagos to the east, you don't want to mess up. You just want to pass and go back home. So, yeah, so I remember Ekene Dilichuku, you know. So for me, when I write those exams, the first thing is Ekene Dilichuku from Lagos. You sit, and then, you know, students, you may not want to sit, there's one thing we call it, attachments, you know, just to save money. You know, so all those experiences, I mean, has really helped. And leaving school, I served in Maiduguri. That's another experience. We've gone to East. And then when we went to check and I saw Maiduguri, I said, God, what have I done? You know, but again, that's added to the experience. Everything in life is experience. So when I left Maiduguri, okay, my faith, it's a bit different from Greg. So I was going to ask Greg if, I hope you are not the one killing the banks. You know, but I started off quickly, because when I came back, I actually resumed in a bank. So that was Chartered Bank. And spent some years in Chartered Bank, moved to FSB International Bank. And from FSB, did so many other banks. I should spare you the name, Garden Express. So I've gone around. and now I'm in FCNB. Okay, so in FCNB, I look, I manage the regions, so like north, south, east, west regions report to me. So I'm like the national head of sales. I sit at the head office. So banking has been very interesting, and I was sharing with Basi. Honestly, I'm again happy with what we're doing today. I didn't know this existed, honestly. So I was asking, and he said, no, it's been there for over 4 years. So for me, I think it's something we need to really take to the next level. This is better. You can't connect better than the guys you really started with. Cool down, I'll tell you. I'll cool down, I'll tell you. So, all this your wahala. This is how you guys taunt me in school. This is how you taunt me in school. So cool down. So that's so much about profession. And so, I mean, I love the networking. So we're here. If there are business proposals you have, I'm here. Please shoot. Let's look at it, see if it's bankable, and whatever we all want to share, at least it should go each way. So marital life, to answer Jacob's question. So I'm married. So I have 3 wonderful kids. I've done well, Abby. So 2 boys and a girl. So they're in school, university. The second 2 is abroad in the university. The third one is preparing to join them. So that's so much I can give us now. So, wow, Chooks. So, old. So you can do the no. You can do the maths. You can do the maths from 1989. Just do the maths. You won't be. You will just be like plus or minus 2. So this is great. Yeah. So do the maths. Thank you very much, everyone. Good to see you all. Yeah.
Thank you so very much. My name is Chidi Ukabia. I am going to introduce myself on the assumption that you do not know me, but I know you do. I am so very glad, particularly, to be here today for the simple reason that for 35 years, we have not seen. Just once in a while, 2 people, around. But to see all of us here today is very gratifying for me, is very elating. I'm so very happy. Let me also say that I'm really very happy and I appreciate the organizer of this initiative, that somebody thought about it and decided to bring us together after 35 years. Yes, the numbers are not so encouraging, but we have started, and I want to believe that next time we'll have larger people. I live in Lagos. I'm into entertainment and ICT. I do jobs for agencies. As we sit here, I'm looking around to see who and who I will visit next. And why are you looking at me like that? To see who and who I'll visit to introduce my company. For a long time, I've been in the entertainment industry, in the creative industry, and it's been growing in leaps and bounds. And like I said, I'm glad to be here. Actually, I wanted to be part of this initiative because Nnamdi Nwoko called me and told me about it. But I had some challenges that I knew was going to keep me out of Lagos this period. And I spoke to him. In fact, I got into Lagos from Ibadan last night and wanted to rest and give him one reason for not coming. Until Chuka called me and said, we don't start, where you dey? Ha! I said, this guy don't catch me. I had to quickly get ready to come here. Why am I saying this? I wanted to, like we did for accountancy, where Nnamdi Nwoko and Chius Nweke played a very pivotal, and Ifeanyi played a very prominent role, and it worked out. So I felt this one was going to be something much, much bigger. And I hope and I promise that the next one that is coming, I'm going to be more active in what we are doing. But the bottom line is that I'm really, really very happy to see most people here. See Basi now. I said Basi was, I think it was the class monitor for the faculty. But the way he was doing it, he looked as if he was for the whole faculty. You know, they give us order too, with the accountants. You know, so I'm so very glad to see people, a lot of you guys here, people I never. It was until you took the final picture that I recognized this man here, BC. BC now, he changed. He used to be very slim now. He used to be very slim. You know, when he now smiled, I said, okay, that this guy, you know. So with, and this man, the guy, they age back west. Yes, he still has the face. Another person where no one age now choose Nweke. Just get that face. The last time I saw him, I say, guy, what did they happen? See us just the age they go, they go backwards, you know. So I'm really very glad. I'm happy to see you guys. I'm so very elated, and I hope that next time we have something better. Enter. We see something better than what we have today. So I want to say in conclusion, please thank you so very much, people who came from outside Lagos, and let us go back and plan. I read in the platform, somebody was saying that maybe the next one, our route. I think that let us start on time and plan so that better than what we have. Thank you so very much. Plenty. Yes, I'm married. I'm married. Sincerely. Quite expected though. I tried the first one. You do like say go work, you no work. Then I tried the second one and it worked. But that does not mean that if what happened the first time happened, I won't. But I thank God that so far it's been beautiful. I have 2 children. My daughter is in the UK. Then my son is here with me. And I think I'm done because at the stage we were thinking of, but the more we thought about it, the more the economy said no. So I think I want to align with the economy and make do what God has given me, you know. So thank you so very much once again. I'm glad to be here.
I think it's only me and the chairman that remain, is he? Everybody, okay. First of all, I want to thank everybody for coming. And I must say it's a joy to see everybody. It's not been easy for us at the planning committee. We have to call everybody. I have physically called so many people, you know, and I'm so happy, first of all, that we're all here. And to the glory of God, some people came from far and near, and we're all here to enjoy ourselves. My story, well, first of all, my name is Onyemechi Apanta, but I have a Onyemechi Apanta, but my English name is Nathan. I'm sure most people know me as Onyemechi Apanta because I hardly call my English name. And if you see Nathan in the platform, you say, who is Nathan? But people who know me as Onyemechi Apanta. And at times they call me Onyeloto. People that are close to me, as these people that stay in the BD. And one would have man, Maxi. So I read finance. By the grace of God, in 1989, I came out with you guys. And I started my journey of life. I served in Port Harcourt. I served in Michelin in Port Harcourt. After I served in Michelin, the first week I came to Lagos, I got a job with a consulting firm. And what was consulting? What job did they give me? Feasibility Studies Officer. You know, somebody that came out from university, the first thing you are seeing is feasibility study officer. You know, and for some of us, when you come to Lagos the first time, you even have a challenge where to stay. So the first place I stayed was one of my distant relation place. And immediately the job came the first week. I said, I just took up the job. So there, I started the feasibility studies officer. I did the job for about 9 months. And then something told me, this thing I'm doing here, I can do it on my own. Why am I just, I think the salary was 600 naira. It was 600 naira. I said, this thing they are paying me here. In fact, I was already doing PP, and I was making more money than the salary. So I just went off, and then they were doing the person that won was a chartered secretary. He was actually doing CAC job as well. So I said, okay, fine. Okay, I can do feasibility, I can do CAC job. Okay, then I just set up my first office in Apapa. That should be 1992. So, okay, when some of my friends are saying, come, let's go and work in at Anderson. You know, because we are 2-1, we can get, you know, I wasn't keen. You know, because I started seeing money from others, feasibility and CAC and all of that. So I did the job for some time. And I felt, one thing I saw that was going on was that if I have to do CAC job, I have to give it to a lawyer to sign off. And I begin to ask, is it that I go and do law? Somebody said, no. I told myself, why would I do law? Okay, if I'm a chartered accountant, I can equally sign CAC job. I said, okay, fine. Let me enroll in ICANN. So I enrolled in ICANN, and I qualified. But by the time I qualified, my mind said, no, stop this business. Go and work. You understand what I'm saying? So I got a job in an IT company. Then I went from one IT to another IT. And after a while, I got a job in Gambia in a bank. And the job they gave me was Chief Finance Officer. It was actually a bank that was owned by Ojo Zokalo, but it was in 5 countries. So you see me, I've never worked in a bank. They give me CFO, you know. But you know, I'm a chartered accountant, so I feel, okay, fine, I can deal with the work. But I don't know, it's another ball game. When I came to the country, immediately I got a letter from the central bank of the country and said, I didn't do fit and proper test. You know, why am I here? Okay? And then the first challenge I saw was that in the bank, you file your returns on a weekly, monthly, quarterly, you know? So I was forced to file returns. You know, I looked at it. You know, this somebody that's supposed to help me out, immediately I stepped in, the person resigned. You know, so I think I struggled about 1 or 2 weeks. After a while, I taught myself. I started finding the return fine. You know, after 1 month, 2 months, it was the grace of God. You know, I just picked up from there. I was in Gambia for about 8, 9 years as a CFO. And after a while, the central bank wrote to me, you know, suspended me, you know, because I didn't get clearance before I came. I was 4 months outside, you know, the bank was trying to sort it out. After a while, they sorted it out, I came back. So I was in Gambia for 9 years as CFO. So after a while, I felt, okay, it's time to come back to Nigeria because my family was here. I come to Nigeria about 3 times in a year. I come, I go, I come, I go. So I did that job for about 9 years. And it got to a time I said, okay, I need to come back, but my family is here. It's not easy, you know, leaving them here, traveling every three times in a year, and come and go. And of course, Christmas I cannot travel because in the bank, Christmas, you know, end of year is a critical period. You need to balance your books. And you must make sure that your accounts are balanced so that you can file your returns. So throughout those years, I could not come to Nigeria for Christmas. So after about 9 years, I decided it's time to come back. You know, and when I came back, I had a challenge. What do I do? Because, you know, I come to Nigeria, I hardly know what goes on. I have no idea what is going on because when I come, I'm preoccupied with my family, you know, because they don't see me here. So basically, I don't go out that much. So when I came back, I tried to find, what do? I don't even know what to do. Where do I start? I don't even know where to start. Then one day, I started to attend ICANN lectures. I was attending for one, you know, ICANN lecture to everywhere, you know, I started talking to people, what's going on? When I realized that, okay, I can still go back and do those things I was doing when I started doing private business. I said, okay, good. That was when I went back. And I want to say, to the glory of God, God has kept my business, kept me going. I'm a practicing auditor, I'm a tax consultant. You know, and I'm happy that we're all here. So I thank God that we're all here. I'm married with 3 children. 2 of them are in universities. And I'm so grateful to see everybody here. And I know that the God that brought us here will continue to take us higher. In the mighty name of Jesus.
I should still introduce myself. Okay. Because I think you all know my names. Okay. My name is Effiong Bassey, the Obongo 101, the president of FINSA. You know, when we finished from school, you know, we used to go look at the board where you are going to be posted to. So we went to Abuja. I saw my name on the board. I saw SO. I said, what is SO? They said Sokoto. I said, so. Anyway, I got to Sokoto and then I served in a bank called Gamji Bank. Then I was returned shortly after that, so I didn't spend a day looking for work. And then after I was returned by Gamji Bank, posted to Lagos. From Gamji Bank, I moved to FINACOP, Credit Union, the precursor of Credite Bank. Then from Credit Union, I got to FINACOP that set up Platinum Trust Bank. Remember that bank that became Bank PHB? So I became the managing director of FINACOP Building Society. Then it was a mortgage bank. So when we went commercial, then I joined Omega Bank. I was then seconded as a subsidiary managing director to Omega Savings and Loan, which was also a mortgage bank. After I thought I had enough of mortgage banking, I joined Access Bank as general manager, investment and corporate banking. Little did I know, I was also going to be made a subsidiary managing director of Access Homes, which was the mortgage banking arm of Access Bank. Then 2011, Sanusi came with this holding company structure and wanted bank to you have to either liquidate all your subsidiaries or become an holding company structure. Few banks accepted that model, like First Bank, when holding company structure. But GT did not. Access Bank did not. So I had the option of going back to mainstream banking. But you know, after you've served as a CEO for 3 institutions, it becomes very challenging going back to the mainstream to answer GM. You know, GM is by appointment, by promotion. But the CEO is by appointment. And appointment is stronger than a promotion. So I decided to, okay, let me go do my thing. That's when I got into oil and gas. And of course, I'll give you a few hints of how we got into getting refining license and then got stuck somewhere. I said, okay. I now went back into teaching. I used to do part-time for Enugu State University of Science and Technology. They used to have a Lagos State campus at Marina. So I used to teach there. I used to teach marketing. Why did I teach marketing? Because after our first degree, I went back to Enugu campus and did a master's in marketing. So I had my MBA in marketing from UNN. So I went back to teach marketing, public relations in ESUT. From there, I found out that I could really enjoy teaching. Before then, I'd done some program at Lagos Business School. I did my AMP. He took a lot of money from me. I did AMP at the Lagos Business School. I also went to Wharton Business School, which was a school in University of Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, USA. I did a management course there, executive program. And I specialized in housing finance and mortgage securitization. I think that's what gave me the edge of always being seconded to mortgage to do a CEO. So I now, after I came back to this spirit world, which all of us will come to, if you have not read yet, you know the spirit world. You know, it's like after birth comes death. So when you start a job, just know one day you'll be out of the job. So it's automatic. From employment, just know one day the employment will end, either compulsorily or voluntarily. So you now come to the spirit world, which is a must come, either by retirement or some decision. And you know, in this spirit world, you eat what you kill. In paid employment, 30 days make one pay. At least you get your pay anyway. But here, if you don't make the money, you don't eat. So that's why we now needed this connection and make friends. So I got into human capacity building, development. I teach, I do training. So I'm a teacher, a trainer, and a coach. And Namdi knows the difference when you combine the three. But then again, after some time, I go back to oil and gas. So I'm back in oil and gas because from that experience in trying to get that refinery, I got a lot of experience I thought I could share with some of the oil and gas industry players. And it's been very rewarding. But now we are going to it full time. That's why I needed my brother there. Weke to support me. I've also told Kamla about it. I'll send you a document, you look at it. If something we can do, let's do. So far, I have 6 children. Yes, 3 boys and 3 girls. I'm a 3-star general. Joe will understand. So 3 of my children are in Canada. Out of they finished school, they are graduate, they are working. They are Canadian citizens. The other 3 are still here. They are still in school. But the first 3 are out of school. So we still have to work. So we can pay school fee. Don't you think? So I also do power. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, sorry, no ladies here, sorry. Sorry, Sorry. Lions, we have gotten to a section, very important section in this program. And this is the program. This is the time for awards. The first one. No, how is it good? It's okay. Okay. Chairman, come on. In recognition of your outstanding career in the banking industry and your invaluable contribution to the growth of the Forum of the 1989 Business Admin UNN, we give you an award of honor, Mr. Chukuma Mweke. Please come on for your honor. Where's the next one? It's not here.
It's exceptional.
No, it's not here. Okay, we'll do it.
Wouldn't you excuse me? This is the MD of the largest bank in Africa.
In recognition of your outstanding career, in recognition of your outstanding career in the electricity sector and your invaluable contribution to the growth of the Forum of the 1989 Business Admin UNN, we present an award of honor to my brother, Abu Ismaila Ejo. Okay, he's around. This is the next one. Yes, I know. In recognition of your dedicated service to the Forum of the 1989 Business Admin UNN as the first and the pioneer chairman of the association, thanks for all your time and your effort you have devoted to the forum. We hereby present an award to my brother, Nnamdi Nwokoye. The Rashid.
This our pioneer chairman.
No.
Chairman is
Where's the Rashid?
once the chairman,
Open it.
always the
So somebody will collect that one. Yes. Someone will collect that. In recognition of your outstanding career in the Armed Forces of Nigeria and your invaluable contribution to the growth of the Forum of 1989 Boss Admin UNN, we present an award to my brother, Rashid Olawuyi Yusuf. Yeah. Yeah, call it.
We don't take you for granted. We are proud of you. Each time I drive through that Abati barracks and I see that building, General Yusuf building.
You know that there's a reason why we decided to take this venue. And we didn't take the venue by chance. There's a reason why we came here. And the reason why we came here is to honor one of us as well and to support his business. In recognition of your outstanding achievement in big contribution to the growth of the Forum of 1989, Boss Admin UNN, we present an award to Chief Neto Orazilike. Now come and take the award. Now come and take the award.
Chief Neto Orazilike has always been. Chief Neto Orazilike has always been business. There was genesis.
That is a priority. Not as if we don't have so many things.